the most important move you're going to use for Rosa in just about every matchup is her star bits. Whether you're using it a lot to just straight wall the opponent out, get free damage, or if you're using it not that much, if you're using it as a conditioning tool to make people approach you aggressively, you're going to be using star bits. So this clip, for example, is one of those matchups where versus Sephiroth, where both characters are very defensive, walling-based characters, and Rose is going to use star bits really to counter poke, because star bits are pretty fast. The star projectiles are transcendent, which basically means they don't interact with anything. They're like a wolf laser, meaning you can punch through other attacks with them very easily, and they do decent damage overall. It's like about 11 or so of all 3 hit. A lot of times you're going to hit with just 2 of them for like 7.5 to 8 damage, depending on scaling. And they're pretty fast, long range. You can kind of be drifting with them because of Rose's air drifting so good. You can use them on the ground or in the air. The biggest thing to watch out for starbits is that the move itself is kind of like, if someone knows you're going to use starbits, they can jump over and hit you. They can even try to run up and block and then like press you up close. So keep that in mind, is that it's a low damage conditioning tool, and you have to be very aware when someone's going to start playing around the starbits. So you can see in this clip, for example, I'm going to use starbits a lot to poke my opponent, but I'm also going to use things like Luma Shot and movement just to like mix them up and make it hard to know when and where I'm going to use starbits exactly. So starbits, some tech there, dash back and forth, Luma Shot to move Luma forward, it gets hit, just another Luma Shot, starbits, dash back and forth, starbits again, jumping, backward, starbits backwards. See, he gets more aggressive, and I try to bait that out, miss the punish. But you see, I'm using these starbits to kind of bait aggression when I can and get that free damage. And sure, Luma dies. That's one of the issues with kind of playing a poke style matchup versus a poke character, is that Luma's going to take chip damage. But throughout this entire clip, I got about 14 damage without taking any of my own, which isn't the best, but it's still very safe free damage.